Hey, everybody. This is Carlos and Sandy Lee, and you're listening to the Off Your Flosser podcast. We're here to rock your world.
Thanks for listening, everybody. And go floss yourselves.
Thanks, everybody. Now go floss yourself.
My wife and I, we were at Subway a little while ago. And she's like, let's go to Subway. We'll get turkey sandwiches. We'll get some turkey sandwiches and some water lettuce. And I was like, oh. All right. I'm like, I don't want a turkey sandwich. So she handpicks her veggies. She's very specific, right? And I told the guy, I go, dude, just hit me with everything, bro. What do you got? You got kale back there? You got some Brussels sprouts?
It tastes like kale.
So he hooked it up, and I'm like, let me get a couple extra jalapenos. And it wasn't spicy, but it had a ton of flavor, and it kind of satisfied my craving.
Was it like a bowl? Like a veggie bowl or something?
No. It was a sandwich. Like, I got a foot long on wheat, turkey, and I just murdered the veggies, bro.
You had Brussels sprouts?
No, I'm making that up. But I'm saying, I go, hit me with everything you got, man. You know?
Sorry, I got distracted because I love Brussels sprouts, and I totally got sidetracked. Like, how do you put Brussels sprouts on a...
Okay,
we
need to talk about that.
Was this... Yeah.
You eat Brussels sprouts, dude?
I love Brussels sprouts.
Now, how do you, just by themselves in soup, how does one cook a Brussels sprout?
Anyway, so back when I was a kid, so let's just call this episode 39.
Okay.
While we're at it. So when I was a kid, I went to this choir camp. Lame, I know, but... Well, anyway, so we ate in the cafeteria. It was at Southeast Missouri State University back in the day. And in the cafeteria, I was like, oh, I'll try Brussels sprouts. I don't think I had ever had them that I remember. I don't know. So I get them, and I'm sitting down in front of my tray, and I'm, like, eating them, and I was like, ugh. They, like, tasted like reminiscent of, like, a popcorn-y kind of flavor, but they weren't good. So I was like, well, I guess I don't like Brussels sprouts. Yeah. And then... Fast forward to just recently, like a couple of years ago, you know, Aldi's had them, and John, you know, I guess he likes Brussels sprouts, but he grilled them, so you can grill them, which is amazing.
Okay.
You can put them straight on the grill in like one of those basket things, or what I like to do is I'll cut up some squash, zucchini, cauliflower, you know, whatever, roll it up in foil with, you know, like garlic, like real garlic, salt, pepper. You know,
some
that
lemon
sort of thing.
Or something?
I can't have lemon or butter, but otherwise, yeah, you would put something like that in there.
Okay.
You roll it up and you put that on the grill. But here recently, I looked up some recipe, and I told you about this recipe where you cut up all the veggies and you put it in a dish and you crinkle up bacon and you crinkle up the French onions and you bake that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's like all these awesome flavors
I can't eat bacon.
Right, so you would do, like, turkey bacon, maybe.
That's a thing.
It's a fake thing, but it's a thing.
Yeah. Well,
my friend gives me crap about turkey bacon.
Well, it's horrible. But
it's not great. It's not bacon, but...
It's not bacon.
You know,
but
you can pretend.
I feel like I'm in the Matrix when I eat it. I'm like, this is me telling my brain that this is bacon.
Or it's the reverse, and you're on the ship, and you know it's the Matrix, and you're eating that slop. Maybe that's what turkey bacon is.
You know?
It's the food they serve you outside of the Matrix.
Dude, that was a miserable existence. Why would you... I would totally want to stay in the Matrix.
Right?
You got these octopus robots with lasers shooting out of their faces trying to murder you?
Just live in the...
Robots?
Yeah, like...
Plug me back in, dude. Plug me back in.
Right. But, you know, I mean, he had the red pill, blue pill, and it was like... And what's his name? Freaking Chaos, or what's his name? Morpheus. Okay. He was like, you can't go back. Red pill, blue pill. You can't go back. And I don't think that was enough of a warning.
Because that evil guy, the short bald guy, was like, he made a deal with the agents.
With the glass. Oh, yeah.
And he's like, plug me back in. I don't want to remember anything.
Yeah. I want to eat steak.
I want to be somebody
wine.
Important. Like an actor or something. Yeah, I saw that movie 100 times, yeah.
Yeah, and now
somebody's
he did.
Got a chainsaw or something outside. It sounds like there's a lumberjack competition going on out there.
Are you sure you're okay? Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, nobody's wearing skin masks. And then I just got to talk louder into the mic. And that will hopefully eliminate some of the background noise. This is ridiculous.
Now you look like you're telling secrets to the microphone.
I know.
Oh, so I told my mom and dad about the episode, and my dad said he listened to it and he thought it was funny. And he goes, "It's funny listening to your children tell stories that you used to tell." So I invited him to be on the show. So we'll have to set that up. I think that'll be fun because
sure.
I got into some shenanigans, when I was a kid. Oh yes,
that's hilarious.
Lots of shenanigans. But it'll be funny to listen to it from their perspective. All right, so
sounds
I'll
like a
set
plan.
that up. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I don't know who's chopping the tree down now. It's 7:30.
7:30. It's still light out, ain't it? Or no?
You see what I'm saying? You see how the world's conspiring against me?
Yes.
To stress me out?
It's exactly what's going on. I
says
can
a
feel
psychotic,
it in my bones.
paranoid person.
So I wanted to ask you, do you ever use eBay?
We used to.
Yeah.
But I can't mess with it anymore because they do like I used to sell old iPhones on there and people would claim they never got it. And then try to scam me and then they'll return some
buttholes.
One guy sent one back, but he put a lock on it. He put a password on it and then and claimed to not know what was going on. I mean, it was just ridiculous. Like people just always trying to get over. And I was like, you know what? There's not enough protection, so I'm done. So we canceled it. Yeah. And we were on eBay for the longest, like when they first started. And we haven't messed with it in maybe 3 or 4 years easily. You?
Every once in a while. I used to do it all the time, like buying and selling. I had my own old Cavitron tips from school.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm going to sell these on eBay. I ended up selling them for like, I don't know, $300 for 7 or 8 of them or something like that. So I get the money and then the guy emails me like through eBay and he said that they're broken or the O-rings messed up or something like that, whatever. And I knew they were fine. So I go, okay, well, can you send me pictures of them? Because I marked them to make sure those were mine from school. Which I was just pulling his leg because I didn't mark anything. And then he changed his tune. He goes, well, I think I can just change the O-ring and I'm sure it'll be okay.
Yeah, change those
But
O-rings.
in the meantime, he opened some complaint and the funds that he paid me with were being held until it all got cleared up. So me and my brain went, this guy's full of crap. So I'm going to say... But, just like I said, I was like, oh, well, show me what they look like now because I've marked them, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And then he was like, oh, never mind. Jerk.
So you got your money?
Yeah, I got my money. It was all good. What's the most you've spent on eBay? And what was it? Maybe we don't want to know.
Just real quick, we're going to get some background noise from this guy. I don't know what the blazes is going on out there.
Oh, I can hear it.
It's bananas. It'll die down for a little bit, and then he just fires back up. So I apologize.
We need, like, real studios.
I want to put on some foam or something up here. This is driving me crazy.
Yeah.
Let me see. I used to buy, like, electronic stuff. I bought a PDA. You remember a PDA?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
A Sony, I think it was spelled CLIE, KoolAid, something like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember those.
And they had
was it a Clio? CLIO? I don't remember.
I don't know. But I want to say it had 4 letters.
Yeah. And it was a PDA. Remember PDA.
So I remember leaving the house, dude, with a cell phone, a GPS unit, an iPod, and a PDA. Like I had a bag full of crap.
Right. Yes.
Now I have my iPhone.
Yeah, that's it. Life is so much simpler.
So now you got everything in one spot.
Right.
Kids don't know how good they got it nowadays.
No, you used to have to wear like a fanny pack and carry everything.
You know how many ass whippers I took for wearing a fanny pack?
I'm sure plenty.
I think they're coming back though.
I do. I think so too. Have you seen the ones that look like a beer gut?
No, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, you clip it on, it looks like you got this big beer gut. I mean, I don't need that to look like I have one, but some people can.
Add some utility to the beer gut, you know?
Right. And there's another one that you can wear on your hip, but it's like a little seat for a kid. So instead of them having to sit on your hip, they sit on that.
Oh, wow.
And you can put stuff in it. Yeah.
Now, how big
like
a kid are we
cushion.
talking about? Like a 2-year-old?
Well, a toddler or younger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not like a 6-year-old.
No. Well, I would hope not, but you never know these days.
What do you think about men in kilts?
Some
skirts,
people can pull it off.
But kilts, like work boots. There's this one place that you could buy, I think it's called a utility kilt or a utility kilt, something like that.
Yeah.
And it's got like a hammer loop, pockets for your screwdrivers.
Oh.
But you get above the knee protection, but you get undercarriage ventilation.
Just don't climb any ladders.
Right. You want to stay ground level.
Or work on a roof.
Because
everybody's going to see your undies.
So
unless you're
that's a thing.
deep pantsless. Yes. Wow.
I don't know if I'm comfortable enough wearing those.
Maybe I'll get some for John. No, he would never wear that.
I got a $50 gift certificate for a gift card for Amazon, and I think I might blow it on a utility kilt.
You should. You
think?
Or check eBay. You never know. So tell me about your purchase on eBay, like your most expensive.
Well, I think that PDA was like $100, 100.
Oh, okay.
I want to say maybe $108. That number sticks out. Now maybe more or less. I have no idea, but I want to say about. And I did buy. Okay, hold on. I did buy some tires.
Oh, off eBay?
Yeah, dude. This was back in 2008, maybe.
Yeah.
I forget what brand. I want to say that Kumho, like Kumho.
Sure.
Yeah, and it came like strapped together, and it took like a week and a half to get there. Like a truck dropped them off, and then I took them in the back of the car to the tire place, and they mounted them on the vehicle.
Wow. So how much was that?
$400 maybe.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean like $100 a tire. I mean, so it wasn't bad.
I think the most expensive thing I might have bought I think I sold an iPad, but I keep thinking I bought one. But no, I've bought phones before, $100 or something like that. But let me ask you this.
Shoot.
How much would you pay for a vintage KoolAid packet on eBay?
I would take it if you gave me $20 because I wouldn't pay for that.
So I saw on some article or whatever, somebody paid. Let me go through this and you guess how much they paid for it. How about that?
Okay.
Apparently, there's like this black market for like vintage KoolAid packets. If you have some of the stuff, like check the backs of your cabinets because they have eBay said there's over 250 active listings. There's a sealed case of pink Flamingo. There's a single packet of Yabba Dabba Doo Berry and another single packet of Purple Saurus Rex. So tell me what you think let's start with pink Flamingo. How much do you think people paid for that?
First off, I've never heard of any of these flavors.
I remember Purple Saurus Rex. I always had the cheap brand. So it was like strawberry, watermelon, or grape. They didn't have fancy names.
We had even the more bootleg version of those. It was just called green, purple.
They weren't even flavors. They were just colors.
Orange. You know what I mean? Berry, but they spelled it Beary. Berry.
Bea. Berry. Nice.
Yeah, that joke fell flat on its face. It went nowhere.
You did good, son.
No.
So what do you think?
I don't know, $50.
Oh, okay.
Of a vintage.
Yeah, I'm assuming these are collectors. Yeah, connoisseur collectors.
Nobody's eating this stuff, right?
Yeah, I don't think they're buying it to make Kool-Aid because you can just go to Walmart and get one for like $2 for $1 or whatever. So this still sealed case of pink Flamingo went for $400 for a crappy pack of Kool-Aid.
I don't
This
get
other
it.
one, Yabba Dabba Dewberry, $225 for one packet.
So one packet that makes a picture.
Yeah.
2 bills and change.
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
And then $195 for Purplesaurus Rex. Is that not crazy?
That's about the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Right? And it's they're saying them like they're from like the 1960s or whatever. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
From the 60s? That's 50 years old.
I know, it's not even that much. What that made me do is go, I wonder what are the most expensive items that have ever been sold on eBay. So I got curious. So I went ahead and looked it up. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Do you have any guesses?
I would say maybe some idiot trying to sell an island.
Okay.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe an organ, like a kidney or something.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if that's legal, but
and I don't know if this is true or not, but wasn't there some chick trying to sell her virginity?
Oh, yeah, I think I heard that.
Which is insane.
Is that not called a prostitute in real world here?
I don't
know.
Maybe by definition, but
do you know who Honus Wagner was?
No.
This is off CBS News. They have 10 most expensive items ever listed on eBay. So number 1, it's the Honus Wagner baseball card. So it was issued in 1909 by the American Tobacco Company. Basically, it's the quality, rarity, and legend make it the most illustrious baseball card on Earth.
So what are we talking? Couple million?
Yeah, let's see it. It sold for $1.1 million. Nice.
Who's got that kind of bread, man?
It's like 2.5 inches by 1.5 inches, and you just spent $1.1 million.
Let me tell you something. I could have $100 million, right?
Yeah.
Cash, just sitting in a room. And if I spent $1.1 million on a 100-year-old baseball card,
yeah,
I might get murdered.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm not buying a baseball card with my money. Sorry. So they also said there's the winner of eBay's most expensive charity auction. They remain anonymous, but paid $2.6 million for a lunch date with who?
President Obama.
Close. He's called the Oracle of Omaha. Does that give you any hints?
The Oracle of Omaha. No.
Yeah, I don't know either, but Warren Buffett. He's the third richest person in the world way back then. All right, so apparently so a record-setting price for lunch with Buffett in 2010.
Did he take him to a buffet?
Yeah.
Get it?
So I'm pronouncing that wrong. It's buffet, not Buffett. But yeah, 2.6 mil. Is that what I said? Yep, 2.6 mil. But that was like a charity thing, so that's cool. That's cool.
That's pretty good.
So what would you pay for a Navy FA-18A Hornet?
Assuming I knew how to fly the thing and I can fuel it.
Yeah, let's pretend all that.
And I had money. I don't know, about $5 million.
Okay, $5 million.
It's probably $50 million or $80 million, but
it has a price tag of $29 million, but this is older. And it says that it says some assembly required. It says the fighter jet, once the property of the U.S. Navy, was disassembled at the time of the auction so it could be shipped. In other words, some assembly required. On the other hand, for the modest sum of an additional $9 million, the jet came with several nice extras like bomb racks. Oh my gosh.
Somebody will buy it, like a retired military guy with a ton of money and nothing to do.
Heck yeah.
You can pay me to get into something that I put together and fly around at 1,200 miles an hour.
Right. You ever heard of Bridgeville, California?
All the time? No, I have no idea.
So apparently there's 30 or so residents, and they have been on the auction block 3 times since 2002. The whole city? Became the town, yeah. It says they became the first town ever to sell on eBay. The winning bid was $1.77 million. And you got 83 acres of a town, including 8 houses, a cafe, and a post office.
What about the people? Would they stay or would they leave? What am I going to do with the town by myself? That's insanity.
Ooh, you can get a missile base. It says nestled in the peaceful Adirondack State Park in upstate New York, a former U.S. missile base. Wow. An anonymous couple bought the decommissioned facility where the Defense Department once housed an intercontinental ballistic missile silo over eBay in 2002 for $2.1 million.
So the silo by itself?
It says a decommissioned facility, and it just housed a missile silo.
That'd be kind of cool.
$2.1 million. That would be kind of cool.
I saw a dude that buys those silos and remodels them into living spaces for the apocalypse.
Oh. I saw something like that, but I can't remember if it was for the apocalypse.
And they're sold out. So he bought another one. And basically you take an elevator down and you live in there and they grow things. And there's like an amusement park and water. Yeah, dude. No, I don't say an amusement park. Maybe like a park with running water and that kind of thing. I found the town that Kim Basinger bought. Basinger?
Yeah, tell me.
Basinger?
I don't know.
She bought Brazelton, Georgia for $20 million with the dream of turning it into a tourist attraction that featured movie studios and a film festival. It was a massive failure.
Wow. But
I know where that is.
You got stuff to spare, right? Money to spare?
Dude, $20 million.
Yeah. Oh, I just read on about this decommissioned facility.
Yeah.
And I think the guy that you're talking about, it talks about him. It says Gregory Gibbons, one of the site developers who listed the property on eBay, described the silo before the auction as the perfect solution for the right family or corporation, noting the escalating threat of world terrorism and an increasing need for security. So it might be the guy you were talking about.
That's the guy.
It's a mountain getaway included in its own private airstrip, a jacuzzi, and the kind of tranquil living space afforded by 3-foot thick walls. Say that 3 times fast. 3 foot thick walls. Walls. 3 foot thick. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought. Anyway, so yeah, I bet you that's the guy.
Yeah, I guess, we're not the only ones thinking about the apocalypse, dude.
No, and I bet the people that are thinking about the apocalypse listened to whatever episode that was and learned a few things.
And went ahead and bought some extra jugs of water on her.
And throwing stars.
So stupid.
That is.
God. Hey, just
all
real
right.
quick. Is there something that you've heard or that you've experienced, spouse related, that they do that just annoys you to death?
I'll have to think about this. Like he won't tell me what he's upset about. Like he'll shake his head and walk around and stuff. That's kind of annoying because I'd rather him just tell me and we work it out, Right. But I don't know. He doesn't like to bring stuff up. He'll just get over it. And I ask him if he's mad and he says no. So, yeah. I mean, that's probably the worst of it, I guess. Which is not bad at all.
That's not bad at all.
Because he's amazing.
Yeah.
I said you're amazing, John. Did you hear it?
That's awesome. The other day, we're driving to go get dinner, right?
Yes.
Had a lovely weekend. We hung out all weekend. It was a lot of fun.
Yes.
We're driving. So as we're walking out the door, she grabs a peach. And I'm like, well, let me grab one. She got done first, and then, or I was on the phone or something, and I finally started eating mine.
Yeah.
And then the sound of me eating the peach was annoying her.
Misophonia?
Yeah. And it was a juicy peach, and I'm sure it was probably...
You're like slurping and slopping. And
yeah, she's like, well, that just sounds a little obscene. And I'm like, I'm just eating a peach.
Yes.
I like to call them piach.
Oh, yeah. That I love it.
What? What'd you call me? No, I said piach.
Yes, piach. It's a compliment.
And I'm not sure, dude. I think I chipped number 9.
On the peach?
On the pit.
Ugh.
You want to see?
Yeah, show me.
I don't know if you can see. Hold on a second.
You're going to have to get all up in there.
All right, hold on. All right.
You got to prepare for this.
This really pisses me off.
Last episode when we did the high five, you did it. You did good because I heard the high five even though we didn't touch. Oh yeah, I see it. Holy crap.
I chipped it nice, man. I feel
but
like
you're a
Dumb and
hygienist.
Dumber.
You can't do that.
Ugh, I'm so annoyed. And
It's not as bad as Dumb and Dumber, though. It's not.
And that's what it feels like. I don't remember doing it. That's even scarier.
You think it was the peach?
I think so, because I've been on this peach frenzy lately.
Yeah.
You know, like for
Did you bite the pit?
I get down with the pit sometimes, dude. You know what I mean?
You're getting a little too excited with your peach, and then there you go, willy-nilly, and then you chip a tooth. Willy-nilly with the peaches.
I don't even remember hitting anything or doing anything strange. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just look in the mirror and I was like, what is this?
Now, here's my next question. Did your wife punch you in the mouth while you were asleep?
I'm not saying that that's not possible, right?
You probably would have woken up.
She's going to kill me if she hears this. No, it was just, it had to be the peach or one, not that peach in the car, but another one the day before, or you know what I mean?
So when
happened.
did you notice?
I want to say Sunday night I noticed it. Well, Sunday afternoon when we were going in the car, because I was checking my teeth for like peach, remnants.
Peach pieces?
Yeah.
And you're looking at
what happened?
Like, I can't do that. I'm a hygienist.
Yeah. Now, then she got all Seinfeld on me. She's like, it was probably on the peach. You've been on the peach. You're not supposed to bite the pit. Get close to the pit, but you don't hit the pit. And I was like, oh, man, it sucks. Dude, I got to get a medical clearance now.
I'll have to. I didn't see it really well. It can't be that bad.
It's driving me crazy.
Just leave it. You really. I mean, if they fix it, it's just gonna fall off.
Well, I think I might just hold on a second. Let me see if I can. I gotta send you a picture.
Get a veneer.
Don't put this online though, because I know you do stuff like that.
No, I don't.
Okay, let me see.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
My face looks stupid in this picture, but I'm gonna crop it so you can't tell it's me.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna show everybody. No, I'm just kidding. That's like my worst nightmare, Carlos.
Damn it, man.
Ugh.
And it's very. I never looked at my teeth before. This close.
Are you sending it to me?
Yeah. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
That looks really creepy.
Which number are you sending it to? Oh, there it is. Okay.
All right, it's on its way.
Oh.
You see that?
Yeah. Yeah. I think, I don't know. It's a tiny chip, but yeah, I can see that would bother me too.
I'm going to have to just have that whole edge smoothed off.
Yeah, can they just relieve both?
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
And just even them up?
Yeah.
Does it cut your tongue?
No, not really. But now that I know it's there, I'm kind of licking it. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, your tongue won't leave it alone. Yeah. Like that guy we talked about last time that was blah, 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 all over your cavitron and your perioprobe and all that. Yeah. Can't leave it alone.
I had some cool people recently.
Oh.
I don't know. I've just been getting to these really deep conversations with folks, man.
Oh.
Like
epiphanies and stuff?
I've told you where I go, I don't feel like I treat patients. I build relationships and make friends, and I just happen to clean their teeth when they come to visit.
Yeah, yeah.
I really feel like that. And
that's good. I like that. I think it's good.
It makes it the job that we do more than just cleaning teeth.
Oh, yeah.
The mechanics of it are just repetitive and just rote.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
But everybody's so different in the relationships that, you build and just the, I don't know what I'm trying to say, man. The chairside rapport, whatever you want to call it,
Right, yeah.
And people that come back to see me, they're like, they enjoy that kind of crazy, entertaining banter, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it makes the time fly by. And so I don't know, it's just it's a fun job.
Yeah. Makes things a bit more
worthwhile. Wish it paid a little bit more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I get immense satisfaction out of talking to people and just
I can
figuring
see that.
stuff out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's, I don't even know where this is
good.
going.
I like that. So I don't see patients very often, but when I do see patients, I really enjoy it, and I feel like my job is, like, number one, my job is to listen, because somebody who's not listened to or doesn't feel that they're listened to, they're not going to listen to you, I feel like. So I always start off the conversation with, so tell me what's going on with you. Like, what are you here for? And then I get into other things, and I try to, throw a little chink, little lighthearted stuff in there too, because I want them to feel comfortable, and I want them to come back. I wanted them to continue to get care, because we work with underserved, so you don't know if you're going to see them again. So, right. My job is to make them want to see us again and get healthier.
Sure.
I feel like that's a big part of it. And then, you clean their teeth and all that fun stuff too.
Right.
Yeah.
You ever just act oblivious? Like, I had a lady come in the other day. She goes,
yeah.
I said, how you feeling? She's like, I've never seen you before. I go, I've never seen you before. Are you new? I was like, nah, I've been here like 10 years. And she's like, what? I'm like, I've never seen you. I'm like, well, this is your lucky day, lady. This is your lucky day.
You don't know what you just walked into.
Why is that? I'm like, you got the free upgrade, baby. You're in first class now. And I'm not down on anybody else. I'm just overconfident on myself.
Of course, yeah.
So now they're thinking, either this guy's insane. If he's half as good as he says he is, then we're good either way. You know what I mean?
Right,
so,
or a little of both.
A little bit of both, yeah.
Yeah.
But what were you saying? I'm sorry, I cut you off.
I don't even remember now. That was good, though. This is your lucky day.
What's new with you? Anything good?
Oh, yeah. So over the weekend, I met up with my hygiene class, or some of them from the hygiene class of what year? 09. And we went to this fancy Mexican place. And it was fun. It was good because we have one guy in our class, or had one guy in our class, and he was my study buddy along with two other girls. We would all study together and stuff. And he's just this boisterous, flamboyant, like right in your face type of guy. And so he's always fun though. Like, he just says the wildest stuff just to get a rise out of people.
Sure.
In a funny way. And so we all sat around, we talked, we brought up some of the the old things that happened during school. And anyway, so we just reenacted a few things from class, and it was hilarious.
Good times,
and then,
man.
Yeah, and then we went to a wine bar, and that was pretty much it. But it was really nice to catch up with everybody, and we're talking about doing it again. So
I'd love to see some of the people. I saw Krista, who was on the program.
Oh yeah.
And I'm friends with a couple of the other girls in the class, and but yeah, everybody kind of just went their different ways,
Yeah, and we had a lot of issues during our year, so it was kind of like a lot of us just wanted to move on, get our license, forget about it.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of that, like, we lost touch with, or I personally have lost touch with a lot of people from my class, but it is what it is. It's like, if you meet up, you're like, oh, hey, how are you? And that's it.
Right.
That's fine.
Sure.
Yeah, like, you don't have to be besties with everybody.
No.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes, isn't it?
Right. Yeah. That's growing up and moving on and doing your own thing.
I used to carpool with one girl.
Oh, yeah?
And her name was Peggy, right? She lived like 3 blocks away. Everybody else, 20 of us, were miles apart from everybody else, coming from all over a couple different counties, right?
Yeah.
And she lived 3 blocks away. So my wife would either drop me off, and she was still in the Navy then, and I had just gotten out, and my daughter was a baby. And so we would carpool. We'd stop at the 7-Eleven, and she would get a large coffee. I'd get a large coffee. I'll put 2 creamers.
No slushies, Slurpee?
Not at 6:30 in the morning.
Oh, whatever.
So I would get, a large coffee, two creams, and I don't even know if Splenda was out then, but, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
This chick would put 12 creamers in her thing and count them out. 2, 4, 6. I'm like, why don't you just get chocolate milk and call it a day? or hot cocoa.
Yeah.
What are you doing, you know? You had to have 12 of them in there. So the cup would be just over half, and she'd fill the rest of it. Well, I'm exaggerating, but you know what I'm saying.
Wow.
12 creamers. That's a lot of cream.
I do like coffee with a lot of like flavors and like I use coconut milk, coconut oil, and then I'll put some stevia drops or whatever in there.
Okay.
I don't like it to look dark. Like I want it, slightly darker than chocolate milk maybe.
I like the taste of coffee.
Yeah, I don't. Unless it has all that in it.
That's not coffee. And my buddy Doug in the Navy, 20 years, doesn't drink coffee. I'm like, how'd you get up in the morning? He was like, oh, just get up, man. Just get up and just go Navy. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You didn't drink coffee? I'm up to a pot at the time. You know what I mean? When I was in. And I'm like.
I don't need coffee. I just like having something warm to drink in the mornings. Like I used to do like peppermint tea. Mm-hmm. And I would put some creamer in that. And it was pretty good. But I just liked having something warm in the mornings, even during the summer, which I always thought was kind of weird. But I guess that's kind of normal. Yeah, I think it's kind of normal.
I've been drinking it with almond milk, and that's a weird funk.
Yeah. Coconut milk, it's the same. It doesn't, I don't know, like, it doesn't.
Like it's not
I don't
trying
know
to
how
blend
to explain
right.
it.
You know what I mean?
Right. It's not enough. Like you almost need like triple the coconut milk to equal what real cream or milk would do.
Right. But I'm off of dairy,
Makes
son.
me sad.
So I'm making it. I'm off of dairy, so I'm making it work.
Oh yeah. You'll get used to it. Like I'm used to the stuff I drink, and I like it.
Yeah.
You'll be good.
And ChickfilA is amazing, but I was complaining about their grilled chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
And lack of any flavor whatsoever.
Oh, do they just like put it on the grill and that's it?
Yeah, they don't even put. I don't taste any. I mean, it might have a pinch of salt on it, but I don't know. I can't taste it.
Oh.
And it's not bad. It just doesn't have any flavor to it. So.
Right.
If I get one of those, I gotta doctor it up with some hot sauce or something. And just. Right. I'm getting better at picking stuff with no fat and avoiding it. You know, like I'm good at it. Yeah. But it's got to have some flavor, man. Some hot sauce, some cilantro, or just something, man. A lime.
If all else fails, just throw some mustard on it, I guess. I don't know.
My wife was telling me, remember we went to Subway? She's trying to talk me into you get some mustard? Put some mustard on it? And I was like, oh. Is that what I got to look forward to, bro? Mustard?
Oh. I love mustard, though.
But I doctored it up, man, with the veggies, dude. With the jalapenos and all that. Some oil and vinegar. I go, what kind of oil is that? Is that olive oil? He goes, yes, it is olive oil. I'm like, hit me.
I like my spicy brown mustard. I like to fancy it up a little bit.
Right.
Which, it's basically just lazy mustard because they didn't crush it up all the way.
Oh.
Yeah. But I like it. I like, I'll eat it with fries and stuff because I can't really have anything else. And every once in a while, I'll go to like the fancier places like Ruby Tuesday and I'll ask.
Fancy?
Yeah, fancy. And I'll ask them to make some sort of oil and spice concoction that I can dip my fries in. And usually they do. They'll like put fennel or garlic salt in olive oil or, dill or something like that. So, yeah, they usually do a good job with it. This weekend, my little sister is getting married. And
that's awesome.
Yeah. So today's my Friday, and it's only Tuesday. We didn't say that, but it's Tuesday, July 16th. And it's my Friday.
What episode is this?
39. Yes. We're going to be 40 next week.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I took off. So my little sister is up from Texas. I'm kind of excited. Like, I haven't seen her in a while, and we used to do just crazy, crazy stuff together. So, like, after I graduated from hygiene school, John and I were looking for houses, and we could never find one. So I was seriously sleeping on my parents' recliner for 5 months.
Wow.
From May until October. 5 months.
All summer.
Yeah, May to October. Yeah, and into fall. and on a recliner. Like, I didn't have a room. Like, I don't even remember where all my stuff was. Like, I had just the essentials, but I don't remember where. Oh, man, it's so weird. I don't remember that stuff.
Yeah,
but
like
anyway,
a backpack with like deodorant and toothbrush and stuff in it.
Right,
you know
and
what
that's it.
That's hilarious.
But my little sister and I, so she was the only one living at home anymore. So she worked at Movie Gallery, and she would bring home these movies and get home at like 11 o'clock at night. And me, I was working Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays. So like if it was Thursday night, we'd stay up all night, like try to stay up all night. We would go and we'd go to the Rhodes gas station and get fountain sodas, get candy, and get chips and blah, blah, blah. And then we'd go home and we'd watch these movies and drink our soda. And, it was a lot of fun.
How old were you guys?
Well, let's see. That was 10 years ago. So I was 30 and she's 9 years younger than me. So she was probably 20. Yeah, like 21, 22.
Nice.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
That sounds like fun, though.
It was.
It was just so much fun. And I'd get home and my mom would be like, hey, what's up? You good? I'm like, yeah. She goes, you want some coffee? I was like, yeah. I go, Mom, you want some Chinese? She's like, oh, it's like midnight. I'm like, the place is open till 2. And she'd be like, hold on, let me check. And so she'd call my stepdad. She's like, do you want anything? So I'd call and I would... And I don't know if you've ever called an order in to a Chinese restaurant.
No, I feel like
at
it would be
midnight
difficult.
In New Jersey.
No,
because if
none
you go,
of the above.
I would like a number H7, you're never going to get it right. You go like this. You go, it was Chinese #1 restaurant, right? It was the name of the place, right? Take your order. And I'm like, yeah, can I get number H6? Okay, what else? H6. A B1. Okay, what else? And then boom, that's it. But if you go, can I get some, shrimp fried rice? And you're never going to get it, So you got to yell the number and I'd run down and get it. When I came home with the food, my thing was I'd get like some spicy wings or something,
Oh, yeah.
And I was maybe 21, 22, young. I'd just gotten out of the Navy, right? And all the little younger brothers were asleep. Mm-hmm. And so we'd be in the kitchen, and my stepdad be there in his boxers, Yeah. And we're eating Chinese food at midnight, 1 in the morning, And then my mom and I would stay up and play Mario Brothers, Nintendo 64.
Mario Brothers, you mean?
Yeah. Mario?
Well,
how do you say it? Mario?
Mario. Because Luigi, it goes Mario.
Okay. And I think my son corrects me on it too. So Mario Brothers.
That's funny.
And we would sit there, and the one where you hop on the little mushrooms and they would fall out from underneath you. And we would stay up to like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. And I'm like, what are we doing? And then she'd finally go, oh, baby, I got to go. It's 4 in the morning. What are we doing?
Oh, my God.
And we would just have so much fun sitting there in the dark, me and my mom, drinking coffee, eating Chinese food, playing Super Mario.
That's like
it was just so much fun. We had just it was just the goofiest thing, And that I recall a lot of fondness those times,
Yeah, that's nice.
And I feel like life is just going so fast, and so everything's diluted and just so spread out, and it's just kind of sad. Just life sucks.
It
sometimes,
is. You don't have those. You don't have those moments like you did before. So if you're listening out there and you're young, cherish those moments, build those moments, like with your parents, with your siblings. Come on now.
Tell them how
you'll
you
be
feel.
sitting here. Yeah.
Don't
be scared to share feelings.
I'm a big feeling sharer.
Yeah, I am too sometimes. Sometimes.
Like I get kind of like, I get a little emotional sometimes, and I feel like I could have been like a guy that writes songs for those boy bands. You know what I mean?
You mean oh, hanging tough?
No,
like
not the lovey ones.
Oh,
quit playing games with my heart.
Quit playing games with my heart. With my heart. Those are good moves, Carlos.
So stupid.
Oh, Oh, we better get off here, man.
Yeah, man.
I gotta eat dinner and stuff. I came home and John made me feel inadequate. He was folding laundry. I was like, dude, that's my job. And I looked at the way he's folding it, and I was like, that's definitely my job. But I don't know.
Was he folding it like a guy?
Yes, like total guy. So he's got testosterone, I can tell. But
yeah. I
don't know. Like, I appreciate him doing stuff, and he just got tired of me not doing it. So, so it makes me feel like I should have, I should have done it. Dang it.
I hear you.
But
your picture froze on the camera, man.
Oh, you can't see me moving?
No. You're like this.
We've had a lot of storms coming through because of the Hurricane Barry or whatever. Barrier? Barry?
No, I don't know anything about it.
Louisiana, I think, got hit pretty good.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't know what the name was, but
yeah, and it's headed up this way. Well, I mean, it's here. Nothing too crazy though, so that's good. It's just a lot of rain, lots and lots of rain.
Lots of rain.
Lots.
Yeah. No, it's been hot. It's been hot in Atlanta. It's ridiculous, really.
Hotlanta. That's where it got the name, right?
Man, it is.
Boom.
Steamy.
So let's go over the code real quick because we're doing that burst thing. And if you guys want to be a burst ambassador, which means you can offer it, you get a code. So you use our code and you get the coconut white strips and the test brush for like $20. And it's OYF LHRDH. So it's OYF LHRDH. And that'll get you the test brush, some coconut white strips, $20. That's cheap. So you can try it out, see if you like it. You can offer it to your friends, your families, your patients, if your people let you do that, with your own code. So once you sign up as a Burst Ambassador, you get a code. Like Carlos. Carlos got a code. So now his friends and family and his patients and all that can take advantage and get a good discount on the brush.
Sure. A hell of a discount. That code we did, OYF LHRDH, that is for dental folks.
Yes, dental professionals to sign up as a Burst Ambassador. Ambassador. Yes.
Yeah. All right. So this is episode 39. Should I do my code too or no?
Yeah, go ahead. This is if you are not a dental professional, but you want to try the toothbrush out.
Yeah. If you're just a regular person with teeth, you don't need much more than one or two.
Yeah.
From 1 to 32 teeth, this brush is for you.
Or more.
Well, yeah.
Sharks included. No.
Yeah. So, yeah, you go to burstoralcare.com, and the code is DSFEYA. I pronounce it Das Fire.
Yes.
Phonetically incorrect, but it's easy to remember. DSFEYA.
And it sounds cool.
Yeah, it does sound very cool. Sounds kind of German and dragony at the same time, you know?
Yes. But so you can find us on Facebook. We've got our Instagram, and if you're listening now, then you probably already know we have a Facebook page and Instagram. But if you don't, go find it, go like it, go follow it. We've got YouTube videos up with all of our episodes, and then we also have a couple of funny, silly little Carlos and Sandy Lee doing crazy things type stuff on there.
Setting food on
so
fire.
Check that out. Yeah.
Dance videos.
Yes.
Just a little bit of everything.
Climbing under a chair videos.
You know?
Just dumb stuff. But you can find all that off your Flosser podcast for everything. The page, the Instagram, the YouTube, all that.
So please like and share. Tell your friends. Be a friend.
Yes. Be a friend.
Email us at offyourflosser@gmail.com.
Yes. Or leave crazy... Yeah, and leave crazy voicemails or text messages.
Yeah, at 256-743-5677.
25674-FLOSS.
Simple.
Yes.
Easy to remember. So, guys, thank you so much for listening. And we really appreciate it. Check out Burst for dental folks. Become an ambassador, and just for your friends and family. Even if it's a hell of a discount. It's $69 to $40. $40 for an amazing toothbrush. We really can't beat it. So
and it beat our Battle of the Brushes. It was number 1. Episode 13. Go back and listen to it. it beat all the other toothbrushes, even my favorite that I had been using for years.
Sandy,
yes.
Any last words?
Happy Tuesday and happy Friday when this comes out.
Yes. And congratulations on your sister, by the way. That's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Have
Stephanie. She'll be married the next day after this comes out. So, yep. Sweet.
Good times.
All right. Go floss yourselves, Carlos.
Yes. Yeah. All right, guys. Go floss yourselves. Be good. Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.